Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is RimWorld, and we are back at the Hussar and Highmate colony, guys, and we are looking upon a very sad scene today. As you can see, we're at the site of our most recent raid here. Everybody's done. It's all destroyed, but unfortunately, we had another casualty. Amaya, the child, has died. Less than a day. Man, oh man. So she dropped everything on the ground. I had just given her a new weapon and stuff, but, well, it does happen. This is the RimWorld. It's not on losing is fun difficulty, blood and dust, but that is still challenging. And, of course, I made the mistake. We've only got a very limited amount of people who can fire or, commit any kind of violence. So she was trying to help out, and she paid the ultimate price. But we're going to stick her in a sarcophagus for sure. And one day, hopefully, we may be able to resurrect her. So, in fact, let's put her in here. I think this is a good place. Failing that we don't have a walk-in freezer yet, it's not quite up and running, I think we'll put her in here. This is going to be our ritual room. It's coming along nicely, slowly, but nicely. We've actually run out of wood, I see. I should probably open up my little menus here. Okay, yes, we are out of wood, unfortunately, but taking a look at the colony, I think the thing to do now is to go into strong social tab and change this pregnancy approach to try for a baby. It's time. We've got to replace Amaya, even though she was irreplaceable. Man, oh man, look at the shooting. How could you not put her on the front lines with shooting like that? She was certainly the child of her mother, Strong the Hussar, but nonetheless, we will have plenty more babies and stuff. Let's get Strong. Shoot. I wanted to make this right away. Yeah, just get that sarcophagus made real quick. We've got to get the kid buried. Otherwise, they'll all have a mood debuff for until she's buried. Oh, come on, Lady V. You're dismissed. But we do have some visitors here. Of course, our Highmates, who are never involved in the combat. They get to take care of that. But, man, oh man, it's still a struggle here, emotionally. It's been an up and down roller coaster, really, with the colony so far. Okay, well, Strong is completely starving. She's just exhausted, no recreation, but she is putting on the finishing touches for her daughter's sarcophagus. It's a sad story, but it's, kind of a nice story there. All right, so I'm going to assign Maya to it. We're going to let Strong go drink some water. She's probably going to have to feed her baby at some point, too. And let's get Shay to do the honors. It's outside the safe zone. Go back in. We'll allow everybody to the house except for the two kids there. Yeah, the home zone is a little bit, it allows them to actually go into the hallway and stuff, which, by the way, that reminds me, as soon as Strong wakes up, the first thing she's got to do is replace this door. But, you know what I've decided, and we touched on this in the last episode, is I'm going to replace these doors on this side with solid wall, like I've just done here, because really they're not necessary. The whole point in having two wide and setting this up corridor right here with the fences is so that the colonists can get through here without the use of doors. And what it's done is it, right now, the enemies who get like turn away and run after their raid has failed, they want to break through these doors into the compound. That's literally how we lost the little one here. So I've got to get that changed out. But that's all for Strong. Nobody else can do any construction. Oh, look, she's going for the kebab that her young child had. All right, where are you at, Shay? I need you to go ahead and bury this kid. Please prioritize burying. Let's go. Get this done. Okay. Hopefully this will be our final, well, not the final. Hopefully it won't be the final incident with Amaya. And we will one day resurrect her. Hopefully not too far in the future. Oh, great. Wonderful. So the Muffalos are, for whatever reason, just roaming back and forth through my trap hallway, setting them off. Oh, Lord. But I did manage to get that door fixed. I replaced it with a chunk of wall, like I said, so we're good. We can seal up if needs be. Look at this idiot. What are you doing? These animals. If anybody knows a good way to prevent the animals from just roaming freely back and forth, other than shutting the door, I like to keep the door open so that when a raid triggers, if they're like attacking immediately, they'll come to the right place. But I don't know what this guy's doing. He's just wandering. this whole herd has just been going back and forth. But anyway, it's something we'll have to deal with. In fact, I don't like to have wild animals inside the compound because Randy can set them off at any point, make them go, manhunter. Or if I happen to use a psychic animal pulsar and I've forgotten that we've got wild animals trapped, that can be a problem too, which I've had happen. Oh my God, look at this. New lovers. What? I just got the message. Shay has now instigated a romantic relationship with Leonidas. Oh my God, wait a second. Where is he? Where is he? Which one is he? Leonidas. Wait, what? It's not him. Oh, it's this guy right here, Nepos. Nepos, yeah. What? He's a baseliner, though. We can't have that. Psychically hypersensitive. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what can I do at this point? Doesn't matter. She's a high mate. She's single. It's going to happen, right? Oh, he can trade. Actually, let's get her to do a little trading with him at some point. But, man, oh, man, that's interesting. They're leaving us. What did they leave? A gift? Hold on. Let me see what we've got to trade here. Okay, it's pretty much a worthless trade. He only has 5 silver, but they did leave us something. Molotov cocktails and a steel gladius. So that's actually super helpful. The Molotov cocktails will come in handy. But, man, oh man, it's unfortunate that they didn't become lovers soon enough for, them to consummate the relationship, so to speak. But I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't inhibit her from making other lovers. I don't see why it would. But nonetheless, that's interesting. Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. Look at this. Instantly, he comes back. He came back immediately. We got a notification for visitors. Oh, that's not him. There he is. He came right back. What the heck? Literally, it was just moments later. Quick sleeper, baseliner. They're all baseliners. For the love of God. Well, listen, if she gets pregnant, then that's out of my hands, right? In fact, let's go ahead and try and encourage a little bit. But we're not going to recruit this guy. You know what I'm saying? Can I do that? Oh, yeah, here we go. Try for baby. So they're not going to share a bed, though, are they? Let's see. No, they won't. Unfortunately. Darn it. I don't think they will. Wait, what if I set this one up as a guest bed? No, because then I can't set the owner or anything like that. So that's unfortunate, but I don't know. Maybe something will happen. This is RimWorld. It's a magical game. Oh, god dang it. Well, Strong got engaged in melee combat with that stupid Muffalo that was inside the compound. Do not get yourself seriously injured. A bruise is okay. There she goes. Okay, she is a deadly combatant, I'll tell you that much. 20 melee, 20 shooting. I shouldn't have been worried at all, but of course I do worry about our one and only Hussar, no doubt. Oh man, poor little buddy. He has been working so hard trying to get his mining up. He is super slow at it, but if we take a look at him real quick, he's actually got the negative disposition towards mining in his hybrid here. That didn't stop me from putting a passion into it, though. So he's got -8 mining. Yikes. But I mean, listen, in a colony like this, which is so restrictive on who we allow in, we're going to have some people fight against their genetic disposition, and try and overcome it. There's nothing that says, you can't do what you weren't necessarily intended to. Let's see here. Oh, another group. So did our other guests leave already? No, look, so this is, I think, the first time where we've had multiple guests, groups of guests here at least. That's interesting. And these guys are from a different faction. This is good. So they're from the Forder, which is excellent because, oh, look, Hussar. We're trying to, yes, a male Hussar, 19. Oh, look, he's good at mining. Oh, this is like the most valuable pawn I've seen. He's sanguine hard worker. What? Oh, hold on. What's his name? I can't read it. Oh, he's going too fast. Hinderman? Okay, hold on. Let's look at the guests. Where's he at? Where's he at? Cinderman. Oh, he's got a cool name. He's a spy. And dang it, look at this. Oh, wait. I'm wrong. I was looking at the wrong guy. We can set that up properly. There we go. So that's good news. We can start to make friends with him. But look, we can already recruit Inepis. No wonder. Shay's got him wrapped around her finger. But let me see. I need to figure out if any of these other ones, where are they all at, are recruitable. Let's see, they all look like baseliners to me. We just got super lucky and found the best Hussar in the whole faction right now. Come on, Cinderman, welcome. Oh man, just as soon as everybody gets settled in, Randy sends a manhunter pack at us. Well, I guess it could have been worse. Ooh. Bunch of iguanas. There's a lot of them too, folks. 18 killer iguanas. Well, you know what that means. Time to lock down the compound. Who's closest? Get down here, Shepherd. He always seems to be the one to have to close the door, but that's okay. That's the best he can. That's his contribution to the defense of the colony right there. Closing the door. Oh, and of course, here they come. Tripping the last of my poor little traps. Oh my god, this is why I hate trap funnels and I prefer embrasures in terms of like a general just defensive setup. Man, oh man, because it takes so much labor, so much resource to keep a trap funnel this extensive going on. And I've seen even longer ones. I've had longer ones, but nonetheless, it's still a lot of fun. And I mean, if we did have our second Hussar, it would be different. Yeah, just the fact that everything is falling on strong, it's making things a lot more difficult, but nonetheless, she's keeping up here. I think we're doing fine so far, despite our 2 casualties. And I do need to get Shepherd and them out here ASAP to start cutting down trees, but obviously that's going to have to be on hold for a minute. Let me make sure everybody's restricted too. There we go. Yeah, right now we can just spend time entertaining our guests and having fun. It looks like the pemmican, or not the pemmican, the hardtack is a big hit, to be honest. I see people buying it all the time. Not so much on the Psychite tea, but I think people do buy it occasionally. I've got it set to a discount too. Of course, we have the wonderful vending machines mod, which is part of the, it's like a small add-on for the hospitality one, I think. And it's pretty cool. You basically have the refrigerated version over here and the non-refrigerated. You can set the price. Like it, so not like exactly what you do is you set it for the market price it's based off, default price, or you can make extra profit or give them a discount or give it to them for free. I'm doing for the tea, we're doing a 25% discount to all our guests, and the hardtack is for free. That's just there in case they run out of food that they brought with them, or sometimes they don't bring any food with them at all. And eventually we're going to get a full restaurant up and running, as well as like a casino and a spa. I've got all kinds of stuff installed, but most of that's going to happen out here on the waters. So we've got a long way to go. I'm still researching microelectronics, but that's just a quick overview of the colony's plans, so far. And I did download a new mod intending on making these plans a little bit more visible, but I chose a bad color for these, I think. If I come back into planning, I think I can change the color. Let's see if we go to plan, floors. Yeah, I can just repaint it, I guess. Paintbrush. Let's do something a little bit stronger. Yeah, that makes it easier to kind of see. It's not beautiful or anything, but I'll go through and repaint it here. Oh, look, it only covers the plants themselves. Oh, that makes it so much easier. Boom, look at that, done. Oh, that was cool. I thought I'd have to go through and very carefully go through, stay inside the lines, but wow, I tell you, this planning mod is turning out to be pretty cool. Oh boy, check it out. Visitors from the refugee empire are about to leave, but they're scared of the iguanas. Sure, you can stay. Actually, that's really good for us. I mean, the Empire ones I don't care about as much. That's the one. They've got the guy with Shay's lover in him, who we don't care about. But we do want this other group to stick around here because, yeah, we can make friends. Oh, he's still 0 of 3. But this isn't the group that wanted to leave yet, so they've still got plenty of time. And if... Oh, look, this one's got a couple of friends already. But if the iguanas are still around, that means they'll probably want to stay too. Okay, well, we finally got a crop of cloth to come in, which means now we can do a sacrificial flag, which is pretty amazing. It's been rough trying to get our, the duality of man leveled up here. We're at 7 of 10 points, but nonetheless, I think we can finally do this one. Yeah, we don't have the penalty for doing it recently. It is a bad room. Maybe if I move it, yeah, we've definitely got a better room to put this in. Heck, we could probably do it in here. Yeah, that would probably be better. Let's try that real quick. I'll get Strong to move it, and then we'll get started. Oh, no. Look, Strong just got into a social fight. No. Oh, the social fight strikes again. Please don't kill him, Strong. Do not kill that person. Shepard just got sick. Oh, Strong pulled out her gun. She downed Slade and then whipped her gun out. Oh, my God. What's wrong with you? Bruises. All right. Oh, she got bit. Yep. Strong bit her. Jesus. This one looks like she's been in some fights before. I'm going to go ahead and chalk this up to her fault. Slade compared Strong to a scorpion. This drove Strong into a rage, and she began the fight. Well, technically, Strong threw the first punch, but, I mean, verbally, you never call a Hussar a scorpion. That's just not right. They're lions. But, anyway, I think we could still get this thing going as long as I replace... All right, not assigned to constructing. I get it. I get it. Damn it. It's going to have to be Strong. That's all right. Strong won the battle. She can continue to work on the flag. Good job, Strong. Let's get this done. Okay, here we go. So we definitely had a little bit better percent chance. It went from 60 to 77. So, look, training iguanas. They're talking about training iguanas. That's a coincidence. We've got iguanas running around in front of our door. So who cares, though? Look, I like how the guests are kind of just walking back and forth, disrupting our ritual. We did it. Yes. So we went from 7 points to 8 points. That is amazing. Oh, it's so good. So good. So let's see. We've got a couple more. Yeah, a couple more successful ones, and we'll be ready. I'm going to build another one of these flag things real quick. Ideology. Let's put it in the same room. I'll do it over here this time. So we need some wood, but I've got her over here manually cutting down trees at the moment. Now, let's check real quick on some of these other ones. Okay, this is the one I need to do inside the room. And this is the one. Oh, sweet. So the countdown is over. Just recently must have turned over because I was checking it pretty religiously. But hey, speaking of religion, let's do it. Let's get another ritual going. Okay, we might be pushing it, trying for back-to-back rituals, but I want to get this. Yes, I want to get this thing reformed. We are 1 point away, folks. Hold on, come here, Shepard. Let me look at you. I don't know why I need to look at it every time, but I just need to check and make sure it's real. So we are 1 point away. I just want to see, Shay, if we were to do a leader speech. Yeah. We can do one. And I think potentially we can get points for the leader speech too. But we should probably do that inside this room. And I tell you what, a statue would really make that room much nicer. So I do actually have an order going for Shepard to make a few of them. Hopefully we can pepper those around the colony. But there's just so much work going on, you know. And unfortunately, making statues takes away from research. So it does feel like the research has come to a complete standstill at this point. And it pretty much has. That's the reason why it feels that way, because it has. But, I mean, there's so much work, and a big part of it is the guests, because that's who does the researching, are Shay and Shepard. They're our two main researchers. The kids aren't doing it. So, yeah, they're spending most of their time helping these people, trying to befriend them and stuff. Speaking of which, let's check. Recruit. Cinderman, he's ready. He's been primed and ready. So I don't know for sure what's going to happen if we recruit this guy. I'm going to go ahead and save it real quick, because I promise not to do any saves coming. But if we recruit this guy and it turns his faction hostile, we have to kill everybody. That would be a nightmare. So I might have to go back on that one. Let's just see what happens though. I can't resist right now. What if he leaves or something, you know? Wait, you can recruit him now because he has enough friends. This only costs you 35 points of relationship. Chief angered. They're not hostile though, right? Oh my God, we did it. Look at that beautiful, beautiful man. Come here, let me look at you, sir. Stand still for a second. Look at that. Bald head with a beautiful full beard. Blonde. Piercing red eyes as usual. Please go into attack stance. Thank you, Cinderman. We're going to leave this man's name just as it is. Obviously, he's earned this nickname throughout the course of his young life. Oh my God, hard worker, sanguine. He's got no construction ability, which is a drawback. I still might throw him on it just to help, you know. He'll learn. He's got no penalties for it, but he does have a double passion for mining and crafting, and he's a doctor. Well, and a novice medical first aid guy. But look at this. He can also intellectualize. Oh, this is going to be a pleasure filling out the work tree for this guy. So let me get that sorted out real quick. Okay, well, that was wonderful, getting him all set up. So just a quick overview. I've got him working in medical, but no surgery, so that he'll just boost his skill a little bit while not worrying about like failed operations or things like that. And I did set him to repair and deconstruct. No construction, because that's what he's going to fail at potentially. I'm hoping that doing these two things will actually boost his skill a little bit and he'll get practice. But it's helpful at least just having him out here repairing the front walls and stuff like that, so that's pretty huge. And in addition, of course, he's going to be mining. Yeah, I'm debating on actually bumping these to a 2 now, so he'll mine first as a priority, then he'll come back and do that second. That's good. And of course, crafting is going to be probably his main thing. And in fact, I might go ahead and switch over all these where am I going? I'll go over to this crafting. I'm going to switch over like all these bills here to what's his face? Oh, Cinderman, yeah, instead of her. Maybe not all of them. Actually, it's a little premature because he is kind of a really crappy crafter. What I'll do now, I'm going to come into this cowboy hat right here, this bill, and I'm going to set this for him. This will be his practice bill, so he can work on this. I've also reset the textiles to basically whatever. I'm not going to do cloth. We need that for other stuff, but he can practice on the wool and leathers that we have. But yeah, that'll be good. Get this unsuspended. He'll work on that, like I say, just to build his points up. I'll set it to like an obscene amount. We'll trade those away. Hopefully we get a bulk goods trader at some point, man. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start building some more shelving. I do actually have a shelf going in for hay, but anyway, let's not get distracted. So we're still working on Cinderman, and I'm very excited. Let's get his schedule sorted out. Normally, I wouldn't bother showing you guys all this trouble, but let me tell you what, this is exciting, getting him on board. Now, he is a different ideology. Let's see, individualist versus physical love, free and approved. That's awesome. I don't see any real reason to worry about this right now. Certainly not going to arrest him like I do sometimes and like forcefully convert him. If nothing else, we'll just do the conversion ceremony. I don't know if that'll give us points, but it'll help at some point. I'm sure just being around us, he'll probably convert at some point. But man, this is amazing. Now, the next question. Look, he's already friends with Shay. That's right. Well, duh, because the two Highmates were the ones who helped to get him recruited. So that's actually a good head start. Now, this is where I'm concerned with Shay having this lover. Where is he? Leonidas Inepis. Is he still here? He might be. Yeah, yes, he is. Because we still have the iguanas problem. Yeah, they're still outside. So we're in a bit of a predicament, but we're going to get over it. What I'm actually thinking of is forcing... I'm going to do this, too. I'm going to make these two sleep together. Oh, no, ideology forbids it. What? Whose does? Ours does, probably, because his says free love, so they would be okay. I was going to force them to sleep together in the same bed, Shay and Cinderman, but we're just going to have to hope, then, that the relationship develops naturally, which is, that's how it's supposed to go. Not necessarily supposed to force your pawns to sleep together. Whoops, I went to the wrong thing. I don't want that. I want the weapons tab. Yeah, we need to get this man a weapon. Okay, we've got a good machine pistol. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's going to have to work. So let's get that equipped. And then I like to come down here and look at my melee. All right, obviously the Thrumbo Horn is the best we got, but that can't be used as a sidearm. The Steel Gladius can, though, so I'm going to hold down shift and make him equip the Steel Gladius as a sidearm. So then he'll have both melee and ranged to work with. Oh, and one more thing I should point out here real quick. I am going to set him down to herbal, but that's not it. I wanted to make sure that he's set to the Hussar drug policy, because in the very beginning, if you guys missed it, I did establish 2 different drug policies, one for Highmates, one for Hussars. And of course, the big difference is that the Hussars will carry Go Juice with them, and they will use it whenever the need for it arises, because they do have that dependency, which is good because unfortunately our stupid ideology forbids drug use as well. So man, oh man, I really made a much more of a challenge than I needed to with this ideology, but at the same time it forces it to be like us to be more involved with it, performing these rituals and actually devoting building space to a new ritual room. It's all getting more involved with it. But speaking of getting involved, I think we might have to try and take out these iguanas. We'll worry about that later, though. Oh man, so the iguanas, they're preventing the people from leaving. I'm gonna say that they can stay. We've got the food and stuff, so might as well. It's just going to be extra money if they buy more hardtack and stuff. It is annoying, though. Let me see how many we got left. There's quite a few of them. See, and I didn't prepare as much for... in other words, I don't have any embrasures on this side. We could probably set some up like right here. That wouldn't be the end of the world. I'd still need to build like a blocking wall at an angle here. So do that. And then if I replace these, let's go to structure, embrasures. We'll do granite. Because I'm pretty sure, and let me make sure everybody's set to the safe zone. Yeah. So I'm going to set strong to the home zone. And then I'm pretty sure, ooh, she needs to rest. But I'm pretty sure I can replace these without going outside or tearing the wall down itself. We could just switch it out real quick. Essentially, we're drilling some holes into this wall so we can shoot through them. And then after we get these iguanas taken care of, I'll build a little blocking wall so that then in the future, if any raids happen to come through this, through our trap funnel, they won't be able to take shots at our people who might be over here tending the gardens, the Highmates who aren't involved in any raids. Because these embrasures are two-way, obviously. We can shoot through them, but enemies can shoot back at us through the little holes. Oh, this is interesting. Here we've got another construction quest. The enormous building. This is, of course, why we built this was for a quest over here, and we just converted it. But I believe it said 15 by 10. Yeah, I always like to take my plan tool out and just see how much 15 by 10 is roughly. So let's start over here, I guess. I think that's probably about 15 by 10. Wow, that's actually doable. I mean, it would be kind of smushed. And this is my animal pen out here too, but so we would be depriving them of a little bit of stuff. It might be better to go in the other direction here real quick. Okay, there we go. So that is 15 by 10 right there. Now, second thing is materials. Let me close that one up. I've got 300 marble, 252 granite, and 160 sandstone. This would be the best thing to make most of the material. Well, wood would be the best, but we're kind of low. We're low on wood. I mean, there's so many trees outside of our walls, but I can't cut them down at the moment. Nonetheless, I think I might go for this. Let's see here. Expires in 2.5 days. And then let me see, because for one thing, we didn't cover the rewards. Now, 8 honor is good, and I would love to get Shay up even farther, but honestly, the second one is huge. Heavy SMG Masterwork, which is one step down from legendary, I believe. Then we've got the low shield pack. This is a game changer right here. I mean, at least it's a one-use item, but it can save people's lives 100%. The infinite chem fuel reactor is fun. It's a cool idea, but I've played with it enough now to realize it's not that great. Because like for maybe an early colony like this, it would supply us with a decent amount of chem fuel. But once we get big enough, it's an insignificant amount. You're going to need to get boomaloops, or we'll use our Dubsbat hygiene to create chem fuel. So, in other words, I think we're going to go for this, but we need to complete construction in 12 days. If we fail, we'll get and a layer of ash will be deposited, reducing sunlight for 19 days. Well, that's not actually that bad of a penalty, even. I mean, it would hurt our crops, but if we did in winter. Nonetheless, I think we're going to actively try and work towards doing this. I just need to make sure that we can get it constructed in 12 days. That's the hardest part, I think. It's getting to be pretty close. So I don't know. What I'll do is I'll push it till the last minute, so hopefully cut down all the trees inside the compound, get enough wood, and we'll see how it looks then. But I think we're going to save that for tomorrow's episode, guys. That's going to do it for today. We will have to finish off the iguanas and stuff at a later date as well. But don't worry, everything is safe and sound for the moment. I appreciate you guys coming by. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the content so far, and let me know what you think down in the comments section. It's always a pleasure to read you guys' comments. I appreciate you very much. Also, if you'd like to join my Discord server, I have a link to that down in the description below. We're a small but friendly and growing community who many of the members do love RimWorld quite a bit. So thank you guys, and I will see you on the next one.